Now we are opening the bulletin with a breaking input. Donald Trump has surrendered at the Fulton County Jail on more than a dozen charges that have been stemming against him for his efforts to reverse the Georgia's 2020 election results. This is the fourth time of the year where the former president has faced criminal charges against him. Now Trump has spent a little more than 20 minutes at the Fulton County Jail, where he was processed and released on a bond. Now the mugshot of Trump was released soon after he left the jail in April. Now Trump was booked in New York on state charges related to a hush money scheme. In June, he surrendered at the Miami federal court to face charges in special counsel Jack Smith's probe into the mishandling of the classified documents case. And earlier this month, Trump was also placed under arrest in Washington, D.C. and was arraigned on the charges brought by Smith in his investigation into attempts to overturn the 2020 election. Now, all of those cases could come to a head next year at the same time that the Trump is running for presidential elections. Now, this is altogether a different twist in the entire story of Donald Trump's indictment cases, where Donald Trump has recently surrendered at a Miami federal court, has surrendered at the Fulton County Court in Geneva. Now, Donald Trump has is stated to spend more than just 20 minutes at the Fulton County Court, where he is processed and released on bond. Now, let's take a look at some of the reactions that we are getting on this story.
I really believe this is a very sad day for America. This should never happen. If you challenge an election, you should be able to challenge an election. I thought the election was a rigged election, a stolen election, and I should have every right to do that. As you know, you have many people that you've been watching over the years do the same thing, whether it's Hillary Clinton or Stacey Abrams or many others. When you have that great freedom to challenge, you have to be able to, otherwise you could have very dishonest elections. What has taken place here is a travesty of justice. We did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong. And everybody knows it. I've never had such support. And that goes with the other ones too. What they're doing is election interference. They're trying to interfere with an election. There's never been anything like it in our country before. This is their way of campaigning. And this is one instance, but you have three other instances. It's election interference. So I want to thank you for being here. We did nothing wrong at all.